Chosen ones, this video is for you, okay? If you are a chosen one, you are not here to be liked, okay? You are here to shake up the atmosphere. You're here to create positive change. You are here to inspire others. You're here to set others free, okay? By speaking your truth, by standing in your truth, by being as authentic as you possibly can. Okay, and yes, this trip, this journey of yours will be extremely hard. It's going to be hard because you're on the front lines basically. Okay, so you're the frontline soldier. Okay, you're here to pave the way. Okay, you're the leader. Okay, and as you guys know, leaders, right, are often, they're driven. They have to stay on top of their game. They have to read. They have to educate themselves. They have to heal, right? They have to heal in order to heal others, right? You cannot possibly be a leader if you don't know anything, right? For example, today's reader is tomorrow's leader, right? And the reason being is because you have all this knowledge that can lead the way, that can help others set themselves free, okay? And so, guys, the reason why you went through so much hell in your life, right? And people don't even, often people are, they look at you, right? And the chosen ones, they have this innocent, angelic look to them, right? They look like they've been spoon-fed all of their lives, and this cannot be farther from the truth. As a chosen one, you've been through hell and back, right? And God has presented so many tests to you to test your spirit, to test your dignity, to test your resilience, to test your character, and more often than not you passed those tests, okay? And because you passed those tests, you are now entrusted with more knowledge, okay? More often than not, guys, and especially right now, a lot of you will be getting your blessings. A lot of you will be getting your blessings, and not just financial blessings, right, as that's promised to you, but you'll also be getting your spiritual blessings, okay? And that means you're going to be gaining access to a lot of spiritual information that's been buried, or that's coming from your ancestors, okay? And so these gifts have been, you deserve those gifts, guys, because your walk is not an easy one, okay? Like I said, you're here to lead the way for others. You're here to be the light, and you had to find that light yourself, okay? You've been through hell and back. A lot of you guys have been placed into families that try to destroy you, that try to ruin you, right? A lot of you guys have been you guys have been suppressed ever since you were little, and you had to climb out, crawl yourself out of those situations, okay? And you still made it out on top, okay? You're like the phoenix that keeps on rising, okay? There's no stopping you. When you're suppressed, when you're oppressed, that spirit only just wants to break free even more, right? And so it creates this kind of opposite reaction where you rebel, and that's so natural in you. It's that Holy Spirit that's within you that wants to that is the rebel right here. So you're extremely resilient, and you're extremely strong, okay? A lot of people, normal people, average people, cannot even be around you. They cannot handle your energy. You make them feel uncomfortable. You make them feel, a lot of people will be jealous. A lot of people will be hateful towards you. A lot of people will want to make you feel small because they feel small just standing next to you, okay? And that's how powerful you are. A lot of people will tell you how powerful you are, okay? They will tell you have a very strong presence, you have a strong energy about you, okay? And you guys, this strong energy, this strong presence, okay, it is the Holy Spirit that's within you, okay? You also have this divine protection that's extremely obvious, okay? And so it's very much felt. And the reason being is because you have a greater purpose, okay? You're here to lead people out of the darkness, okay? And you can do this because you have all the tools. You've gained all these tools over the years, over all of your experiences, right, guys? My brother said I can write a book, you know? And it's very true because I've gone through so much, you know? So you've gone through so much in your life because by walking the actual path, by experiencing something, you gain a deeper understanding of it, right? And so by getting out of a bad situation, for example, you now have the right tools to help others do the same, right? And so most chosen ones have so many of those difficult experiences, difficult situations that they've got, that they had to climb out of, right? All these generational curses that they had to break, families, toxic cycles that they've been in, right? And just a lot of difficult situations, like financial situations and things like that, right? Chosen ones, you are here to expose the darkness, okay? And that's why you've also encountered so many narcissists, so many psychopaths, so many sociopaths on your path, on your journey, okay? Many of them, or most of them, have actually helped you, okay? And the reason on how, right, or how they helped you is that they made you look within, okay? They made you go within. They because in order to leave them, you had to find that self-love, okay? And you did, okay? But because that was the only way for you to get out of that relationship, okay? That toxic relationship or toxic cycle, right? Is that you had to choose yourself, okay? And so and of course, after you've dealt with a couple of narcissists, it became super easy to spot them, right? So it became super easy to identify that darkness and to often address it, okay? And so now you're like a pro. You know how to handle them, you know how to approach them, you know how to expose that darkness. And so you become like you're like a walking karma right now, okay? An awakened empath or an awakened chosen one is a force to be reckoned with because they have very high discernment and they break narcissists' egos, okay? So this is your main job now, okay? And so you're here to expose that darkness and to awaken them, okay? And yeah, and so you guys are extremely powerful, okay? And you don't, or more often than not, you don't even realize how powerful you are, okay? And from now on, you'll only be getting stronger and stronger and stronger, okay? And everything that seemed negative that was on your path, it was actually a blessing in disguise, okay? Because you were like a soldier in training and you needed that training, you needed those experiences in order to get stronger. And so now you're like like I said, you're a force to be reckoned with, okay? And even though you seem meek, right? And more often than not, a lot of people mistaken that meekness, right? That kindness, that sensitivity, that angelic, almost angelic like presence, or even maybe the way that you look, right? That innocence, more often than not, they mistaken this as weakness, when this cannot be farther from the truth because they have no idea who they're dealing with, right? And so you are very, very strong. You're strong, you're resilient, you're extremely powerful, okay? And more often than not, people do not realize this, okay, about you until they actually get involved with you and until it comes down to it, okay? And then they can really, from what I heard, right, a lot of chosen ones, they're walking in, or they're trying to walk in the shoes of Jesus, right? And so, and Jesus wasn't nice. There's a difference between being nice, right, and being pushover, right? So Chosen ones are certainly not pushovers. They certainly need to develop boundaries, and they certainly have boundaries. And they're not nice. They're not here to be nice. Okay, you guys are not here to be nice. You're here to tell it like it is, even if others hate you for it. Okay, and you, more often than not, you will be hated, you will be disliked. And that's the reason why so many of us don't have any friends, right? And we're alone. And that's okay. Okay, because the right people will align with you, and that doesn't come very often. Okay, so there's that, you know. But in the meantime, you've got your spiritual protection, you've got your spiritual team, you've got, you know, you've got the divine that you're in constant communication with, right? And so, and some lucky few have families that are their soul families, right? Like my son, you know, for example. And so those are divine gifts, you know, to you from God, you know. So learn to treasure that, learn to appreciate that, no matter how difficult it might be at any certain stage. Okay, so yeah, thank you so much for watching, guys. Stay tuned for more videos. I love you so much. Okay.